Siege fans, I'm Jacki Jing and you're watching Debrief. In this week's roundup, Pojoman Digests The Egg in the battle of the two coaches. Shaiiko? No, it's the Shiinka show. And T1 makes us go, damn, they won? Welcome to the Week 2 breakdown. Whole lot to talk about, but let's start with TSM over in NA. Bolo and company walked into this week's match with DZ looking red hot after dumpstering Disrupt and bulldozing Beast Coast. This match was a clash of the coaches, with Pojoman and BC facing off for the first time since Season 10 of Pro League. As TSM racked up the rounds, Pojoman closed out the half with style.
But I thought surely it would be fleeting. Oh my, he got away with it again, Parker! Now, what I do know is that DZ are 2 down, and Hyper's gonna go for a Hail Mary play, trying to repel in through heaven. The drop from Skylight for Pambazoo doesn't work, neither does Hyper's play. It's just NJR under Skylight. He'll die in due course. He took one with him, but he's dead as well. So TSM, flawless half, Parker.
Bolo and Pojo went bananas, with both passing a 2.0 rating in TSM's second 7-0 win of the stage. Over in Europe, we had a real French free for all going on between BDS and Vitality. As BDS shred through Consulate on attack, Shiinka made off like a bandit with the round win.
Cactus is now in that back line, seeing if he can get one. Sprays to Waterfall, can't quite lock it off, so goes in on the opposite side. There's a pickup, there's a spray, and there's a C4 in and amongst the chaos. With only 3 seconds left, they pick it back up, but the pings are consistent. There's the spray over the top, great cover from Alems. Can he quite find the angle? He's spraying too high. There it is!
Shiinka pulled off the 17 and 8 KD to help push his team to an overtime dub over their regional rivals. Afterwards, you can tell Vitality was more than a little hyped for the win. Down south in Brazil, we had a whirlwind of a match between W7M and MIBR. MIBR needed a win to stay in the top 4 so far, while W7M needed one to try and jump out of dead last. This one dragged into overtime, where an incredibly sneaky play from GDN gave W7M the advantage early.
Fouls. A player that is consistently out there watching those flanks, regularly found on a different level to the site. And always coming up with the goods. GDM playing close with the shotgun. This could be huge. Oh my goodness, what is going on? What do we see in Geo? He's going to wait. He's going to wait until the plant nearly goes down. Finally takes him on now. Oh no, not like this. Lukin, he's 1 versus 2. He has to try and push on through. The final kill comes in. What a round from W7M.
Absolutely no way!
W7M gets the dub over the number 3 team from SI, but still can't escape last place. Over in APAC North, DWG and T1 ended up being a total slugfest. 11 looked like a human highlight reel on Clubhouse, dunking on Damn One all game long.
He's going to be trying to rotate himself back down the stairs, but 11 will be watching that, but make sure that he's not going off the angle with the wrong timing there.
Yeah, that was one of those almost timing clips. He goes back, he takes the fight, and he takes care of the biggest problem. What can they build behind it? Rin finds a bit of revenge, gets that first body inside the lounge, is waiting and holding on, knows they can't go anywhere else, but 11 is that success story that just keeps going and going.
He will be going absolutely insane this round, picking up a triple kill himself, but as he's swinging around the corner, he didn't quite check the round. Oh my god, what beautiful! That is right there from 11. Gets a spot into his second player as well, but I believe there's a shield right in front of him.
These pings, there's one on Church and one behind that A case. 11 gets one more, he's on a quad, he is screaming.
Despite a fantastic performance from Yas, he and DWG were no match for 11's 20 kills and 6 multi-kills over 14 rounds. Damn One pushed things to overtime, but Team 1 closed it out 8-6 to take their first ever win in APAC North. Down under, things were intense when Invictus and the Pittsburgh Knights squared up. IG hit match point early, but the Knights crawled back to force overtime. With less than a 0.15 of a second left on the plant, the Knights shatter IG's hopes of a win.
They've stuck it.
Oh,
no! Just the noise in time. That is absolutely massive. Nuclear at a moment where it's on a knife's edge. It's match point, and it's the Knights game. They come back and take it with 4 straight rounds, Dev. That's a way to stamp your authority in stage 2.
4 rounds in a row give Pittsburgh the 8-6 and the edge over Invictus in the standings. Meanwhile, down in South America, 9Z found themselves in a sticky spot. The top team in South America struggled as Dago and Infamous closed out a dominant match.
En este caso el jugador de Infamous hace el try, pero no era posible. Pechito que también cae a manos de Dago, 4 de sus 4, paridad. Ferchi que llega para matar a Pepe, 4 de sus 3, superioridad numérica para el equipo de Infamous. Anda CNA pasando por la zona principal, tiene que recibe daño. Lautix, que termina matando rápidamente a Dago de Knife. Esto que se queda en un 4 de sus 2, puede llegar a ser mapa para el equipo de Infamous, solamente queda Z. Andas en el piso. Y ay, Foxton. Te puedo llegar a decir que tenemos la victoria del equipo de Infamous. El invicto que se está cayendo. Veremos qué sucede. Z que asoma. Dago consigue la victoria.
Infamous would follow up with a win over Nocturnes to be just outside the top 4 in South America. And finally, over to Mexico, where Playday 2 had back-to-back upsets. After facing off in Week 1, both Ethers and Phoenix stumbled against underdogs in Week 2. Phoenix fell in overtime to overnight, while last-place Chivas stunned Ethers 7-5. Lua took the head off the Serpent in this incredible 1v3 to seal the deal.
Castigando a Skimsy, ahí vienen buscando también al Ander, Pucho que aparece, Lua con el disparo de cadera, no ve al de la derecha, lo consigue, lo consigue, triple de Lua, triple de Lua.
Both Etherists and Phoenix would bounce back on Sunday to go 1-1 on the weekend. That's all for week 2 of stage 2. Be sure to check out who's on top of the stat sheet in your region by hitting up the SiegeGG competition page. And do yourself a favor and follow us on Twitter and click subscribe on YouTube to stay up to date on all things R6. And follow me on Twitter and YouTube too, at Jacki Jing. Well, we've seen some real hot teams so far, but who do you think is going to come back from a rough start? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you next week. Bye, Siege fans!